Part two of failure to conflict or confront. I'll just kind of go a little bit into a little bit of neurology and neuroendocrinology. So one of the things that's showing up today in culture is that many men are impotent, and what drives a man's testosterone is success. I mean, it's been shown that if you raise your arms above your head in this victory sign, like when someone scores a touchdown across the finish line, testosterone increases by about 30%. That's pretty interesting. So the nervous system is wired to say, yes, succeed. Testosterone is a hormone in the male culture that, makes us bigger, stronger, more powerful, and says, do that again. It's a positive reinforcer from our own neurobiology. So, most of the fights today are from an egocentric bias of an either or world of I'm right and you're wrong, or you're right and I'm wrong. And so this great cultural divide of who's better, man or woman, needs to end because it's really tearing us both apart. What we both want is love and connection, but we're not achieving it. So if we're not achieving it, you go, why not? And maybe it's because of the way we're going about doing it. And ego, the need to be right, is what's causing all the problems. I mean, you can see it in the politics. Like one side's right, the other's wrong. This is right, that's wrong. Either or. Like it's not about who's right. Who's right? It's like what's right. What do we want to create? We've got our focus on who's right. Now one's higher, someone's lower. There's a winner and loser in this. It's not a win-win. When we achieve the goal, both parties win. That's what we're aiming for. The win-win, not win-lose. And it also comes from attachment. We're attached to this way. Maybe there's another way. The focus is on achieving what's there. So when we look at, what do this 20% of healthy relationships look like? What do they do, and what does everybody else do? Don't do what everybody else does because you're going to lose. You're a loser. Why would you want to be in a losing thing? You may win the argument and be right and lose the relationship. So it's I got 3 daughters. I taught them, don't run away from your problems. Address them. Learn how to communicate. I'm a pretty big guy, strong guy. I could be verbose at times and all kinds of fiery emotions. But I told him, you know what? You need to get busy in communication with me. I told him to step forward. Don't step away from life's problems. Come out there. In doing so, we can always reach the other ground. Also, told him how to look at certain people so that way you don't start a conflict with someone who's out of control and crazy and, irresponsible and has no control of their emotions and severe anger issues and abusive. Like that's not the person you get in a conflict with. That's someone you avoid. It's a safe person who's responsible, who can admit they're wrong. You know what? I make mistakes. They have enough humility to say, you know what? I'm not always right. I'm open to consideration to hear this out. As long as both parties are